Jim, good morning.
Please do.
Hi,
Good
bud.
morning.
Hi, bud.
Hi.
All right. What happened getting into the Academy Awards?
Well, I got in my car, and I had all my tickets, which included the Oscars and the Governor's Ball and the Vanity Fair party, and I made sure I had all those. And I'm looking at a text from my publicist who said, "Be sure and bring all that and bring your ID." And I was like, "Oh." So we were already going, and I texted her back. And I said, "Do I for sure need my ID?" Because I'd never gone to the Oscars, but I've been to the Emmys several times, the Golden Globes several times, SAG Awards. I've never taken an ID because you just really don't need it. They do typically know who you are when you get there. And so I thought, and she goes, "Yeah, you need it." And so I said, "Well, we need to turn around." And then we tried turning around. I went, "Oh, mother of hell, I don't have a key, and no one's home." So anyway, I got here, and I just walked around outside for about an hour and a half while I waited for Todd and our friend Melissa to get back from a friend they were visiting across town. And they let me in, and I got my ID, and I left, and I got there in plenty of time. No, that's not true. I did not get there in plenty of time. I got in about 20 minutes before the show started, and they closed the bar. They won't serve anymore because they want you to take your seat. So
Wait. You don't have a key to your own house?
Well, I knew that I didn't need one to get back in. So the last thing I was going to do is go take a bunch of pictures in a tight-fitting tux on the red carpet with a keychain sticking out of my pocket. I'm not the best at the Hollywood stuff, but I do get that part.
All right, so you get there. Who are you seated next to?
I'm sitting next to one was a castmate from Hidden Figures, Aldous Hodge, and the other one what's his name, Lucas from Hacksaw Ridge. God, I can't remember his last name. It starts with a B. But they were really nice. And then I was right behind an agent of mine, and he was with Scarlett Johansson, and then above them was Meryl Streep. So that's where I was sitting, right in the middle. Okay,
so did we have the awkward moment with Meryl Streep?
No, not one. Not even eye contact.
Did you have an awkward moment with any celebrity?
I didn't. I had a really loving embrace from someone I never imagined would know who I was, which was Selma Hayek, who spoke to me literally while we were getting our pictures on that little, I guess they call it the step and repeat or whatever, where you're walking down it or whatever, and I hear like, "Hi," and I'm like, "Who's talking to me?" And I look, and I'm like, "What the hell?" And the next thing I know, she's walking over to hug me, and I did realize in that moment where Selma Hayek is concerned, there is no such thing as gay and straight. There is only Selma Hayek. Sexuality no longer matters when you meet Selma. She's unbelievable.
Unbelievably hot.
Yeah, and just, I don't know what to call it besides some sort of liquid sensuality. I mean, she just pours all over you. You're just done.
I'll have a large cup of that, please. A large glass of that over there. All right, now, La La Land's on stage. When do you realize something is...
So I really was... I'll tell you this. I felt close enough to the stage that the first thing I did when I sat down was turn to the guy next to me and say, "Did someone die? How did I end up sitting here?" So that's how close I am. So I can hear everything. That's my main point. And they're up there. They're doing their speech, and I hear from someplace on the stage I can't see behind somebody's head. I hear moonlight, and I'm like, what in the? And I look and I see there's a man on a headset kind of coming up the stage, sort of in the looks like he's talking to the orchestra section almost. And I'm like, well, did they play the wrong song? And as soon as I thought, who cares at this point? It's over. and then I thought, this is very rude that he's talking so loudly. And then I started to put it without anyone saying anything. You start putting it together and going, what? No. And I thought, okay, so how does this bit work out? This is another Kimmel bit. And you're looking at all those people from La La Land going, well, this isn't very funny, and I don't understand how they would get them all to agree to do something this absurd. And then the bottom fell out, and it was like one of those moments where you have like that tunnel vision where everything kind of goes dark around the corners, and you're just, I was like, this is insane. This is kind of a nightmare. the actor next to me kept going, "It's so good we're here. I'm so glad we're here for this." I was like, yeah, it is a silver lining. But I have to tell you, I mean, who cares at the end of the day? It's an award show. That being said, in the moment, it almost made you feel nauseous. It was like, what the hell? It was really, I don't know. It felt like you were being punked. It felt like a nightmare. To me, it did.
What happens at the after parties? How much of the dialogue was related to what happened?
On the way out and into it, well, it was complete. It was completely absorbing. I mean, you couldn't quit referencing it. It was, because, there was, every time you saw somebody new, the first thing you said was, "Oh my God." It was crazy.
Did you take a picture of it?
No, I saw somebody filming it to my left, and I just couldn't get myself together to take. And I didn't know what I thought. I don't know what I would take I mean, they're filming this. It's being very well covered as it is. My footage won't help. I guess I got to turn the camera around on myself and film my own face, but I didn't feel like it.
Could you imagine if your movie Hidden Figures won, and then all of a sudden Moonlight then is announced as the winner? Like, you're up on stage.
We were hoping that they had made two mistakes. We thought, well, now there's a chance. Get yourself ready.
Would you have wanted to have won for 90 seconds? That
No.
Hidden Figures wins for 90 seconds. You're on stage up there for 90 seconds. I
think that was the part. I mean, look, both sides of it were so, ridiculous. It was like, to get up there, can you imagine if you were like, "Oh my God, I finally beat Bob Costas," and you get up there and you're making your speech, and then they go, "Oh gosh, all those were worthless thank yous. Those weren't, nope."
But Jim, I would take that.
You'd like that moment, even if it was grabbed away from you at the end?
You know what I would do? I would run off the stage with the Emmy, and I'd say, "Come get it, Costas," and he couldn't take me. But I would win. That's what I would have done. If I'm La La Land, if I'm Gosling, I take the Academy Award and I say,
"Oh my God,
see ya."
What, they want to work again? You've had a beautiful career. You can do whatever you want.
Had a beautiful career.
No, it's still going on. It's not what it was, but it's still going on.
What's your next movie, by the way?
I don't know because a few things that are in the works are still looking for finance. Like they're in that territory. There's nothing going that I know of yet. There's nothing going this summer that I already know I have work for.
You want me to get you in a Sandler movie?
Sure.
Okay. I just,
If you feel okay about it, I don't want you to put yourself on the line and then be like, "Oh my God, I recommended him. Look what he did."
Yeah. You're not a diva though on stage, or when you show up, like there's okay. Like,
no,
because
I've had my moments, but it's only people I'm comfortable with. Really bite their heads off.
If you want to see Jim Parsons' alter ego, Hidden Figures, where he plays a bad guy, a mean guy, you're not a good guy.
No, I'm a prideful man of a certain era.
And you know who was the MVP, I thought, of the Oscars? Janelle Monáe.
Well, she was in at least 2 nominated movies.
Oh, I know.
Maybe.
I thought she looked great. I just thought she looked great. You talked about Selma Hayek as being liquid sensuality. Like she was a drum, like a large drum of liquid sensuality.
True.
Yes,
you're right.
Absolutely, she looked great. She did great. All right, go back to work.
I will.
Are you shooting Big Bang Theory today?
No, we're doing a table read today, so we'll get the fresh script and see what we all make of it.
Did you get us something from the Academy Awards?
The only thing I have.
Here we go.
No, it's just I don't know that it's that exciting. But let me tell you this. First off, I didn't make it past the governor's ball because it was very scattershot, and at some point I finally found myself completely alone, and not like crying in a corner, but like I didn't know anybody anymore. Like I couldn't find anybody from my cast.
You poor thing.
Well, no, it was fine. I had a lovely time, and I enjoy going home. So at some point when I was supposed to go to the Vanity Fair party, I finally was standing waiting for my car and going, you know what, I really want to go home and eat. And so I did, and I went home and I watched people arrive at the Vanity Fair party on TV.
Man, that's
It's
sad.
a better life. for me.
But I'm living vicariously through you.
Oh, I got you. Well, it's not that exciting. Well, I don't know if you think it is or not. I got you the program, which I didn't realize. This is a very nice program, Dan.
Are you in it?
My movie is.
But is your name?
I don't think so. I wasn't singularly nominated.
Wait, did you get 2 or did you? I don't want to take the program because you got nominated for.
I don't want the program. Dan, I have confidence. I'll be back. I'll get another program one of these days.
Thank you.
I met Shirley MacLaine.
Yeah. All right. Got anything better than that?
I didn't bring her back for the man cave, however.
You did not. No. But like, does Matt Damon come up to you? Does Ben Affleck come up to you?
Well, I know Matt Damon. I go to the same gym as Matt Damon. So, yes, I talked to Matt and his beautiful wife. They're very sweet. Yeah, they were sitting right down the aisle from me, so we spoke.
Can you bench
more
more
that my
Matt Damon?
button had come undone. People help each other.
Can you bench more than Matt Damon?
No, but I can do more on the sled.
The sled? Oh, wait a minute. I saw the video where you're doing the sled.
Yes.
Like you got legs like an NFL lineman.
I have an odd amount of leg strength for a man of my stature. I really do.
Hey, congratulations
on
on Hidden Figures, and have fun at the table read today. Tell everybody I said hello.
Yeah, and you tell everybody there, huh?
I will.
Okay.
Thank you. That's Jim Parsons, Hidden Figures, Big Bang Theory.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.